Hey guys, Maxim55 here. Today we are going to take a look at my custom Liokaiser. Yes, we're finally reviewing him after all that build up. But yeah, this is my 40th anniversary celebration sort of. This is the one I anticipate and sort of made for 40 years. But so the combaticons kind of came afterwards. But yeah, we're going to get into them, and I'm going to show you sort of how they combine. I'm not going to show them on camera because I don't want any paint to chip. I need to keep them pristine. But here is what the big body looks like. Here's the head. Nicely hides away in Jaguar. But other than that, yeah, as you can see, it has a big giant bow mask. Came from like a KO Primal, I think, an Optimus Primal. But so here's the chest. As you know, I did mention him in the first review when I reviewed this guy originally. He was not going to transform, and it was going to be a fake chest, and it is. That was because this guy's way too big to combine. It would have been way unstable, and I personally don't mind this fake chest because it looks all right in my opinion. You know, you got the jet part. It looks like he transformed into the chest, but taking the chest here. You just peg it on, and yeah, this is what the big giant chest looks like. I'll probably just put this little like clip on. This is for the Murder Master sword. It's from a third-party upgrade kit. So yep, that's the chest, and I'll show you the legs. Boosh, here's the legs. Don't know how I'm gonna review this guy honestly, but here's the legs. I'm gonna zoom out for this. So interestingly, the legs are actually turned around. As you can see, this is what Menasaw's legs are. Now, you can't actually do this on your Menasaur. If you were to do this, these wouldn't fully go in like they are right now. But all you got to do is just, there's a little like peg. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a peg, there's a little hole right there, and a little hole right here, and there's a little peg that goes in it. If you just take that off, you could just put the legs in any shape or form. These are just meant to keep it, you know, so you call it Scramble City. But if you just clip those off, you can do what I'm doing right now. But as you can see, this is kind of how Kill Bison and Drillhorn combine. They combine the exact same way, which does lead them to be, you know, they both have one of the arms going into that direction. But other than that, yeah. Yes, he doesn't have knees, but that, you know, at least he's stable. If I did it the other way around, he'd be like, these would just be too unstable. And, you know, when am I actually going to go pose this guy? I think he's all right. And so, yeah, the KO feet, third party thing, I just super glued onto the trailer. So, yeah, that's it. And I am not showing the trailer. Here's what the trailer looks like, okay? Because transforming the trailer, it's very scary with, especially with all the paint chipping and stuff. But yeah, so we will grab the chest here. I'm probably gonna have to raise my camera as well because this is gonna get really, really big. But yeah, taking the chest, we will just try and combine. I've never done this on camera, so this is gonna probably gonna take off the chest. So if we do drop this in, pick that there. Bring the chest back in. That should nicely just peg into there. And there we go. So this is how big he is. Here's Red Soundwave for comparison. So he's bigger than a normal combiner just because of the new thigh extensions. So yeah, bringing the camera down, we'll get into the arms. So we'll do Guy-Hawk first. So here's the arms. As you can see, there is some gold in here. That's because of the trailer. You do have a posable hand, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so the way they combine is splitting them apart. So I split the Windblade mold apart, and I connected this top part by the hands on these 5mm ports. So that's how they all combine. Especially with that, you just flip out the feet and they, you know, combine onto the pegs. Very hard to get them out, so that's why they're just jammed in here for now. That's why I'm not showing you the full combined form. That definitely needs painting. But Other than that, yeah, I know this part looks kind of weird, but if you look at the actual G1 art of Liokaiser, he has his wings, like the arm wings, are pointing up. So this kind of looks like it. It kind of, even though the wings are here, but like the little back wings here, it just kind of looks like that. So here's Skyhawk. That's what Skyhawk looks like. We'll just set him off to the side, and here is Hellbat. A little bit harder to show because of the big giant sword. I'll try and get that out. But yeah, he. So this is a little add-on for that third-party upgrade kit that came with the Mona Master. So I just gave Liokaiser the purple sword because it looks cool, and I'm gonna, when I get another Mona Master, I'll give the actual sword to him. But yeah, same here. See, the weird thing is, Needle Nose works way better than Windblade because this configuration is actually exactly what Liokaiser looks like. He has the jet sticking outwards with the wings sticking up. So if I did have another Needle Nose for Skyhawk, the arms would look like the exact same for the G1 art, which would have been cool, but Needle Nose is so hard to find. But if I do find another Needle Nose, I'll paint it into Skyhawk and we will leave it in combine mode, which would actually be kind of cool. Other than that, yeah, you can see, again, I split the legs up. Now, the legs on Liokaiser does look, for Hellbat looks different because the way they're combined, the feet are way bigger. But it kind of just like wraps around in this weird shape. And it just kind of does the sticky out thing as those arms did. And yeah, it's pretty much the same. But yeah, let's get into combine mode, which is hopefully nothing breaks while I do this. But trying to get this in here because obviously it's painted. So all right, definitely gonna have to stand up for this. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right, we got one arm in. The 5mm connection is very stable, but when like moving it around, if the arms shake too much, the arms will just come out of the pegs. Which does get annoying, but I'm not going to pulling this guy around and stuff. So we'll jam the sword in the hilt, and we'll turn this guy around for the gun. So coming back out here, so the gun there isn't a 5mm port, so what you're going to do is you just got to peg it into like the arm. So that's that. So that's the gun. I'm going to take the tripod off for this, and here is Liokaiser all in his glory. There's images on my Instagram if you want to check them out, but yeah, this is what Liokaiser looks like. I'm gonna try and get him into a different pose. All right, so here he is in my blue screen, and yeah, he is massively very heavy, especially with all the figures on. Honestly, I'm so happy with him. I think he came out just amazing. Definitely going to try this with the combaticons. I have, an idea on how I'm going to do it, especially with the different sizes. But other than that, yeah, if you guys want to do combiners like this, you totally can. I'm planning on doing Bruticus, Victorion. Just get a Motormaster. If you're in the UK, he's very cheap right now on eBay and Amazon. So get yourself a Motormaster and just deck them out with different bots. You could totally try it, and it totally works. I am going to try for Bruticus a way to have it where the actual figure becomes the lower arm, so I'm going to remove all this stuff. But we'll see. Probably not going to get around to it later in the future, but we'll see. But yeah, this has been my review on my Liokaiser. It's been a journey-ish. So I hope you all enjoy. More images on my Instagram again. It's a link in the description. Go check them out. And I'll see you all later in more Combaticon reviews. Bye-bye.